What's up, guys? Big news is shaking the football world. A Barcelona legend is on the verge of making a historic return to the brand new Camp Nou. Meanwhile, Arsenal is gearing up for a massive summer spending spree, eyeing some serious star power. Across Europe, the race is heating up as the continent's biggest clubs battle it out for the signature of rising star Dean Huijsen. And after Real Madrid's crushing defeat to Barcelona this weekend, major departures and some blockbuster signings are looming for Los Blancos. Trust me, you do not want to miss this week's episode. We've got all this and so much more to break down. So without further ado, let's kick things off and hit the pitch, lads. Liverpool fans, rejoice! The Reds have officially secured their 20th top-flight title, matching Manchester United's historic record. After a dominant 5-1 win over Tottenham at Anfield, the celebrations are in full swing. The celebrations will continue as Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk have officially sealed their stay at Anfield for another 2 years. Arsenal's women are making history. They stunned Lyon with a 4-1 away victory, overturning a first-leg deficit to book their place in the Women's Champions League final for the first time since 2007. Caitlin Ford, Alessia Russo, and Mariona Caldente were simply on fire. Come on, you Lady Gooners. Barcelona have lifted the Copa del Rey trophy after a thrilling 3-2 win over Real Madrid. Ferran Torres stole the show, earning man of the match, and Madrid ended the night with 3 players sent off. However, Madrid played their hearts out in the second half and could not contain the magic of this young Barcelona squad. From Hollywood to the Championship, Wrexham, owned by Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, secured promotion after a 3-0 victory over Charlton. The fairy tale continues. United fans are feeling a little frustrated today. Manchester United had to settle for a 1-1 draw against Bournemouth, with Rasmus Højlund grabbing the equalizer. Juventus are back in business in Serie A. A hard-fought 2-1 win over Genoa sees them climb back into 4th place. Tudor's men showed real grit, and they'll need plenty more to secure Champions League football for next season. Sad news for Ipswich Town fans. Their Premier League journey comes to an end after a 3-0 defeat to Newcastle United. A tough season, a valiant fight, but ultimately not enough to stay up. Now, all 3 newly promoted sides will return back to the championship and try again this upcoming season. Remember the name, Victor Osimhen. The 16-year-old Shamrock Rovers sensation is on the radar of Premier League giants, with Arsenal particularly keen. Could we be witnessing the rise of Europe's next big star? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Chelsea's youth movement continues. The Blues are actively pursuing Borussia Dortmund's rising star Jamie Bino Gittins. With blistering pace and technical flair, he could become the next big thing at Stamford Bridge, and if they can get the deal over the line. Now let's move on to some big matches that happened the past weekend. But before we do, make sure to like and subscribe, as your support goes a long way. Now let's get back into business. Here are the results of this weekend's fixtures. Now, let's move on to the major news. Vamo! Fabrizio Romano reports that Napoli striker Victor Osimhen is on the verge of a Premier League transfer. While the destination club hasn't been confirmed, Arsenal are rumored to be leading the race for the Nigerian international. Going over to Manchester. Manchester United are set to activate Matheus Cunha's £63 million release clause from Wolves. The Brazilian forward has agreed personal terms and is poised to become United's first major signing of the summer. Cunha has been in outstanding form, scoring 17 goals and providing 6 assists in 32 games this season. Carlo Ancelotti is poised to leave his position at Real Madrid at the end of the current season to take over as the head coach of the Brazil national team. An agreement in principle has been reached between Ancelotti and the Brazilian Football Confederation, CBF, with the Italian manager set to assume his new role in June 2025, ahead of the upcoming World Cup qualifiers against Ecuador and Paraguay. Do you guys think Don Carlo will lead Brazil to their 6th World Cup? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Wirtz's performances have attracted interest from top European clubs. While Bayern Munich remains keen, reports suggest that Wirtz prefers a move to Real Madrid over Manchester City, with his aspirations centered around winning the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or. Leverkusen is reportedly seeking a fee of €150 million for a transfer this summer, although a release clause of €125 million becomes active in 2026. Tottenham's Christian Romero has reportedly given the green light for a transfer to Atletico Madrid. The Argentine defender is keen on a return to La Liga, and negotiations between the clubs are expected to progress in the coming weeks. Liverpool are preparing a £50 million bid for Crystal Palace midfielder Adam Wharton. The 21-year-old has impressed this this season, and Liverpool see him as a key addition to their midfield. Bournemouth's young defender Dean Huijsen is on the radar of several top clubs, including Liverpool, Chelsea, and Bayern Munich. The 20-year-old's performances have caught the eye, and a bidding war could ensue this summer. Neymar is fighting to make his dream comeback to Barcelona a reality, and for the first time in years, there's real hope it could happen. After leaving Al Hilal and returning briefly to Santos, Neymar has been in constant contact with Barca, offering himself for a sensational homecoming. While Hansi Flick and Deco have stressed the club's focus on youth, behind the scenes, they're not ruling it out. Sources suggest that if the finances work, and if Neymar shows he's ready to fit into Flick's system, the doors of the new Spotify Camp Nou could swing wide open. Barcelona knows what Neymar means to the fans, to the brand, and to the spirit of the club. If everything aligns, we could be witnessing one of football's greatest reunions. Alright guys, that's a wrap for today's video. A lot to unpack in this episode. With domestic seasons winding down and the summer transfer window heating up, make sure you stay locked in. We'll be bringing you all the freshest news, transfer buzz, and behind the scenes updates as it drops. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Your support truly means the world and keeps this channel growing. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next episode.